I hope I have pulled this tractor out, lined up the windrower, and now it's time to go rock this. Lower. Come on. Let's hope I'm pointing right then. Oh. This is what happens when you work in a freezing cold factory all the time. Looks like I'm going to raise in this straight line. And that's actually reaching out, picking up all that crap there. Not too bad. Why is it hitting me? Oh, that's got it on. Yay! Let's really struggle on that here. Right. Let's see what's right with those cows, by the way. Only using 4,000 feet. Otherwise, I'm going to wake up. Yeah, there's something seriously wrong here. I'm driving in a straight line. Oh, no, I've missed a bit there. Thank fuck for that. Whoa there, we know what happens to the tractors. What the fuck is this? Where am I getting that £80 from? Oh, that'll be the latest. It's just turned 1 o'clock, so it's £80 from the latest thing. So did it save up all the money from the latest thing for one day, for the first day, and then just hammer it all onto me at the end of the day? And now it's giving me £80 every hour. A regular thing. Yeah. That might be the answer. And I've noticed something else with these growing stages. Like, the growth stages don't matter when you plant it per se. It only matters what hour you planted it in. And that when the hour turns, it decides whether or not it needs to grow again. Based upon the time settings of how fast your crop growth is. How many hours on dot between each stage is what it's needed. That's all it relies upon, as far as I can tell. That's nice of lights on the window for that reflecting. Yeah, something seriously wrong here. I'm driving in straight lines. You're not exploring for something. It's that when I tether in. Oh well. Does it take the grass or does it like moor it where it goes? That would be super weird, wouldn't it? If I just like went over top of the grass and didn't window it because it was windowing. Hey. Yeah, see that it's ignored the grass completely and just went for the hay. That's a chippy van outside. No, Chippy is. You're seriously not Scottish. Yeah, Chippy's just a fish and chip shop. Kind of letting them know. And Chippy Van is a it's like an ice cream van that sells fish and chips. My sister-in-law is jealous of me, like she's seen the Chippy van and she's like, you bastard, how did you get a Chippy van people? I don't even use it. I might go down just one day and just buy some fish and chips off them, just to see what the fucking they're like. Well, fish stuff like that actually is called, but I thought I'd call it fish and chips so using non-Scots can understand what the fuck I'm saying. Well, they don't even understand what the fuck I'm saying anyway because my accent is kinda hard for most folk to understand. Just face it. Yeah. You Scot don't understand Scottish, so it doesn't matter what I say, you won't understand me anyway, so I can be defensive of that. What a philosophy on it. Oh god, I am just totally not a bad girl. Whoa. Drifting. Fuck it. We shall have to drift. Oh fuck. That tree is going at some point. That much I can guarantee you. Right. Okay, final road. Each of those roads should be about 3 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here we go. I can't get off the hill. I'm going to have to redo this entire road. What's this hill here? There we go. I'm going to have to come down and do this again. That's alright. I want a nice even road, so I'm going to come down and do it again. And then I might be a little cut off the wheel handler. Then possibly, yeah, do a bit of logging. Alright, I'm going to combine 2 roads into one. Well, that's me. Why the hell is this engine struggling? What have I done to you, baby? What have I done? Oh, that will have to do. That's gonna be fun to build. Hey ho, let's go park you up. Yeah, we can bail, then handle it all, and then, yeah, that'll be fun. Oops. Pro driving skills there, pro driving skills. Totally wasn't luck. So unfold it, lower it, turn it on. Right, let's wait to me. I know each bail is 4,000, so yeah. There we go. That's maybe this thumbnail again. No, it's not. I've started making thumbnails up for my episodes now. I'm going to backtrack it and put in all the episodes, like going back and put a thumbnail in every single episode. So if you see a thumbnail in the first 25 episodes to this point, I've already done it all. But I've got a thumbnail made up for the series, and I'm just going to keep using it because I still make them too, so thumbnail will be a professional YouTuber that I am. Oh, I am totally not professional in any way. Dog barks in the background. If I get to mute things, if I get to edit things out, I'm a total pro YouTuber. Got 3 bales and a bit. How much a bit though? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows still to go. Right, so 3.5 bales from 1 row. This is going slow as a snail because I've got to turn it off. I can't be arsed doing it now. I should be using a set speed for this, like cruise control in it. Yeah, you have to get it 4,000 for you to be up. It's a bit of a bitch, but yeah, we will hit the brake as soon as I hear it. That should stop me in time. The next thing I want to buy is a harvester, and I just spent like some 70 grand on cows, but hey, whatever. So the next one I do is get a big case harvester with a big 45 metre wide harvesting blade. Although I might just go straight to the New Holland because it's got a bigger tank. But whatever, so it's not a point. Right, got 4 buildings up. Strip there. Yeah, because as you go up the harvesters, the amount of tank you get decreases in the form of how much it takes per row compared to how much storage tank space there is in total. Like the little Comia can take a small amount per row, but has a 4,000 storage tank. So if you go about, I don't know, about, just for comparison's sake, the Comia can go for 6 rows without having to stop. Whereas the case would have to stop after about 3 or 4 rows because of the difference in the storage tank compared to how much it takes per row. Whereas the New Holland takes the same amount as a case per row, but it has a bigger storage tank by about 2,000 litres. That could be the difference between one or more rows. Depends on what you get per row, but tank space per row harvested is less the higher you up you go, apart from New Holland. And Rustle Marsh I have. Rustle Marsh has an incredible tank per row capacity because it's just a shaft wagon. Forage harvester, what we call it. That's because it carries a trailer behind it that carries 55,000 litres. That's even more than what the Homer DLC's Surety Harvester holds, which is only 45,000. But in the case of Sugar Beets and Potatoes, they take shit tons of fucking stuff per row. I mean, 6,000 for a tiny row like that. So it's 12,000 in total. It takes a lot of... Hello, you're rolling away. Oops. I was watching that field roll away. For some reason I can see as much as the OBS screen through. And I can see the tearing in that texture. You can just about make it out on the OBS. This little white band around the circle of the hay bale. That's where the texture doesn't quite line up. So you actually just see through the outer space, basically. Or you're seeing the inside of the bale. I'll also wait for this Fallout 4 DLC. When that comes out, I'll stop playing Farmstead as much because I would play through that DLC first. But given the way DLCs go, both games, it would be about 4 hours of content probably, just to power through the stuff. Sorry, probably about 2 hours. But that's just basic quest content. It's not good enough this shit about making robots up. You can build your own robots and all that, so I want to see how that works. There's an achievement for how many robots you build on the achievements page on Steam for Fallout 4. There's been 5 new achievements added since the DLC has come closer to release. So it's quite easy to assume that they're part of the DLC, especially since they're all new with even the DLC. And then after that, the thing that I'm more excited for is the creation kit for the Gek. Whatever they're going to call it this time around is getting released between the first DLC and the second DLC. That means I can start making my own bloody bullets. I can fucking fix that crafting system for one thing. Now, don't get me wrong here, I am not a realist. I do not give a shit about realism in games. I mean, this is a game where fucking tractors bounce off cars, so that's realism 101 there, isn't it? Anyway, I still enjoy this game, despite that. But there is borderline things, i.e. it's not realism as in I want it to be like real life, it's realism as in if you put X amount of materials in to make something, you should get something that's worth that amount of materials. So the crafting system, you put in something that weighs 0.1 pounds putting something that weighs 0.5 pounds, and the thing you've made weighs 2 pounds. And it's like, what the flying fuck? You use 0.6 pound of material and you make something that weighs 2 pounds. Where the fuck did the extra 1.4 pounds of materials come from? Seriously, I mean, like I said, I don't give a shit about realism, but that kind of thing just pisses me off. It's like, where did this extra weight come from? Why am I weighing more now I've crafted it than I had before? If it's trying to balance out materials, there's better ways to balance out materials than fucking that. Right, so I'm going to go through the crafting system and try to overhaul it and make it a bit more less fucking stupid. That's the only term I can come up with for what it is. Right, yo, we're at the end of our bailing tunes here. And it's going a little bit faster, as you notice. That's because there's 2 rows combined into one here. So there's a shit ton more hay per bit row than there was before. You can see how fast that's going up. It's just pushing right up. Yeah, I'm going to fix that crafting system. I mean, you look at a spoon gives you weighs 0.1 pound and gives you 1 metal. Okay, 1 metal weighs 0.1 pound, that's okay. A metal fence that is 6 foot tall by about, I don't know, how wide is it? It's got to be at least, it's got to be about 6 by 6 at least. 6 foot by 6 foot, right? A metal spoon, 1 metal, weighs 0.1 pounds. This metal fence takes 10 metal spoons that are, what, 2 inches long, half an inch wide, weighs 0.1 pounds. 10 of them makes a fucking fence. I might get another bail at the end of this. If not, I'm going to have to try and scavenge up all the hay it's flying around sides to get another bail out of it. Let's go for it. It's the most disastrous thing I've ever done. What's the speed it's going off at? It'll be fine. Yay! We made another bail. We squeezed one more bail out of this. Yeah, so that kind of shit pisses me off greatly. Like, yeah, 10 metal spoons makes a fence 6 by 6. Yeah, that happens in real life all the time, didn't you know that? Yeah, because that, and people are like, oh, we've got to have food and drink, we've got to have thirst and hunger, because it's realistic. And then they ignore the fucking fence it takes 10 metal spoons to make. Yeah, we want realism, so we want food and hunger. But we don't give a shit about a fence that takes 10 metal spoons to make. Something that's size that's fucking, yeah, but from here up to there and into there, aye, something that fucking size. And it takes 10 metal spoons, and they're going on about realism because there's no thirst and hunger. What the fuck, man? Get your priorities right. Fix the things you've got first and then try to add things. Anyway, that's me just grumbling about that. Yeah, I grumble about everything, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, so cows have already made me about £500 worth of milk. I noticed the mixed rations going a bit faster now. That's fine. Getting a lot of molecular manure. Once that manure gets to 3,000, I'm going to buy a tomato greenhouse and fill that up with manure and water and see how much money that makes me extra. That'd be like £4 a day just from the shit the cows make, basically. The cows are basically shitting me out £4 a day. And then their milk gives me another 10,000, so yeah, I'm loving these cows, by the way. 14 grand a day for just shit, basically. This is like Ark, Survival Evolved. Shit everywhere. It's good for you. Oh my god, I am just horrible today, aren't I? See you next episode.